Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's Sky Moore on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun is Purdy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Headed right through the middle of the field. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That goes for 32 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
It's 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped on a play by big Chris Jones.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, up.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Outside. 18. Yellow. 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 Up.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Has it in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Chiefs, nothing. Pinheiro set to
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yellow. 40. There's a line.
Play action, Mahomes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Motion man sent left. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's going to try another deep one here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Going on first down, Mahomes. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's got it near the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Get set. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now again, McCaffrey. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
He's back to throw. He makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers leading by 7. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Here's McCaffrey again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This is a chip shot from the left hash. goes. Kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. First down throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
Let's go, little lady! Hey, 43.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. In the red zone on first. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
17. Chiefs 14.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers.